Hello, Christine. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me back again.
Yeah.
So some changes have happened since we've been here last.
Yeah.
Right?
Now it's the middle of May,
Okay.
and we got some framing going on. There's definitely been some changes, including a couple changes to the actual layout of the house. So.
Really?
All
Okay.
right.
I'm interested to hear those.
You
Tell
okay?
us about them.
Well, I'll walk you through here. Right.
Okay, so tell us about what's going on now.
Okay. Well, let's start here, which is the entryway. We made some changes on where the actual stairs are going to go. Originally, it was not too far from this design now, but now these stairs will come out. That landing will come out. We're going to run the stairs that way
Okay.
against that wall.
And so then, again, remind me, the door will be here in the center of where the two existing doors
Right,
are today.
exactly.
Okay.
Obviously, we're going to lose these two doors, and then we'll have a main door there with two side lights on either side.
Nice, very nice. Lots of light coming in.
Right, right. I don't know yet what we're going to do with the closet and window seat over here, but you make changes as the house opens up, so that's where we're at now.
Yes, and it sounds like from when we've talked on the phone that you found some damage too, correct?
There has been some damage,
Okay.
a little bit more termite damage than we expected, but that's going to happen. No big deal, just replacing a little bit of wood. So
Yeah, so is this up here where we found some of the termite damage?
yes, that is definitely some termite damage. That's all that's left, but that entire beam will be replaced, so really not that big of a deal. But we knew that there was going to be some here, and as you can see, the fireplace is gone. So once that fireplace came out, the termites seem to be around that area.
Okay.
We're termite free right now. It's just a matter of replacing the wood.
Fantastic. Well, it's just fascinating to me on what damage can be done inside your walls. Normally you think about everything happening to the outside of the house, but being mindful of taking care of your house in and out is always important.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, we've had to do a lot of work shoring up the structure of the house, so I don't like termites.
Now, this area is still going to be your living room, is that correct?
Yeah, not a whole lot has changed here. Originally, this was going to kind of be my main living room area, my main living area. But as I'll show you in a minute, we kind of flip-flopped a couple rooms. So, yeah, not a whole lot is going to change here. It can be used as a dining room or a living room. We've got tons of space here. I think this room's about 23 feet wide. So, we have tons of space. Whoever comes in next can do whatever they want to do with it. But for my purposes, I'll probably have a TV in the living area here.
Okay, great. Now, as we turn from this viewpoint into the rest of the home, it's nice and open now, which is fantastic. But again, it sounds like you've made some changes relative to where the kitchen's going to be.
Yeah, we did make a pretty significant change.
So now we're in the kitchen. Tell us about the layout of this room.
All right, well, as I mentioned before, there's been a significant change to the design of the house. Decided to move the kitchen here for a more kind of modern kitchen in the middle of the house type feel. Yet the house will be open from front to back still.
Okay, so you could stand there and see all the way through. You have a party. Everybody can feel like they're still in the
Right,
house.
right, right. Everybody wants to be in the kitchen, so why not throw the kitchen in the middle of the house?
Great.
That's where we're at with this.
Okay, so what is the specific layout then?
Okay, how this is going to work is, it's all subject to change, but we're going to have countertops here with a sink. Countertops wrap around.
Okay.
Or this is actually a post that's carrying load right now. So instead of replacing this entire beam, we're actually just going to make this a post and make it decorative. So we'll be able to carry the load of the house with this beam. So we'll have kind of a half wall right here.
Okay, so then in theory you could pass through food, have a little appetizer bar here.
Right, and again, the idea is not to close the house off, it's to leave it open as much as we can, yet gain some cabinet space, some countertop space.
Yep, makes sense.
Right.
And then what happens in here?
Okay, here you will have your island with a cooktop in it.
Lovely.
Right, we're going to have about 8 feet long and 3 feet wide. Chairs on the other side. So you'll have your sink here and your cooktop here. And my favorite thing is this fridge will be sunk into this wall.
Fantastic. Now, any cabinets above it? Or
There will be
just-
cabinets above the fridge.
So lots of storage space, which is great because in a lot of these older homes, that wasn't prioritized back in the day.
Lots of storage space. Yes,
Fantastic.
absolutely. That's part of the goal here is to have plenty of storage space.
Good. So obviously we've switched things up in the house and there's still this other room behind us. So why don't we go in here and you can tell us a little bit about how you've changed.
Okay, let's
Great.
do that.
So now we're in the former kitchen. What has this room become?
This has become a family room.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Major change.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
The idea is, again, is to keep everything wide open. So when you come through the kitchen, you'll come into your new family room.
And seems like there's some build outs over in this area. What are you going to be putting in here?
This is great, actually. We're going to have a wet bar. It's going to be a little over 6 feet long with cabinets in the fridge and, you know, a sink and cabinets above and a place to put audio, video equipment, that type of thing.
Okay.
Right. And then here, we're actually going to have a cabinet. It's only going to be about a foot deep, but it's going to be serve as kind of a pantry. I know it's a little strange to have it in this room, but that's what we got to do here. But again, it'll give us some great storage space.
Yeah, and if you think about with the kitchen being over here and access to the pantry area, I think with the other floor plan, it'll just smooth naturally through the home and it won't be as awkward. Maybe.
Right,
And
sure.
especially if it's built in, then who's really going to know
Right.
what it is?
And we'll have plenty of room to walk through out to the screened-in deck, and it'll all be a very nice open concept.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the screen deck, not gonna lie.
So
I
am
love
I.
this. Okay, so then this area is going to consist of what? I know you talked about a few different layouts in here before.
I hate to walk in front of you, but
Okay.
this will be kind of the family, casual family room. You know, couch, couple chairs, coffee table. We have a fireplace in the corner with a TV mounted above that, and this will be a very, very, very comfortable room and a place.
Yeah, and gas versus wood fireplace.
Yeah, gonna do the gas. Much easier, much cleaner, but definitely requires some kind of fireplace.
Yeah. No, that'll be a great selling point too.
Right.
Super. Okay, so we have one other room still in the house, and that's the mudroom, correct?
Correct.
All right, so let's move over into there because I know you've made some changes too.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're in the mudroom, and some sweet color blocking happening here. Are you keeping that?
I think we'll probably get rid of that. As much as I'd like to keep the heritage alive, I think this is gonna go.
Good choice, good choice. So how is the layout going to work now in this space?
Okay, this will be the mudroom. Not any changes here for the most part from what was originally planned. We'll still have countertops. We have a washer, dryer. We're gonna have a sink there. Everything's gonna drain through plumbing down through the house, so we don't need necessarily a big tub.
Okay.
We'll have cabinets and a broom closet here.
Nice.
So again, adding more storage, room, first floor laundry. Yeah.
Seems simple enough, but a nice space to put all your gear and be able to close it off from.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, super. So we did pose a question to our viewers, and
Okay.
I think it's time to answer that question.
Okay.
We need to move over here.
All right.
So we've made a decision. Remember when we asked you viewers of where we should put the access to the bathroom here on the first floor? Mike was deciding between the mudroom or the dining room, and he's made his choice. Drum roll, it's gonna be where?
Mudroom.
Mudroom. Why the mudroom?
Well, actually, a lot of it had to do with the change of the location of the kitchen.
Okay.
So since I was able to sink the refrigerator into a hole in the wall, basically, the best place to put the bathroom was in the mudroom.
Excellent choice. We're excited to see it come to life.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a very simple powder room, you know, toilet, sink, window. But I'm also going to have a closet in there that's going to be about 3 feet by 4 feet. So again, more storage.
Yeah, and that's going to be perfect too if you want to have any linens from the kitchen or just excess towels, etc. down here on the first
Yeah, I think it's going to work out great.
Fantastic.